Hi, Capricorn. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your love and relationship reading. So, this is going to be for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. So, we're just going to look at the overall energy around love for you. So, this could be if you are single, it might resonate with you, just what you need to work on within yourself or whatever comes through here. It also could be for anybody in a relationship or a partnership. And keep in mind, this is general, so it could be vice versa. It could be picking up on your energy or just the collective energy with somebody else or however it may resonate. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then don't take the messages. We're just going to see what is going on for Capricorn in love and relationships, September, October 2020. All right, Spirit, so please use me as a clear channel for Capricorn in the collective. What's going on right now in matters of love and relationships? What messages need to come through for Capricorn? All right, so what's going on, Capricorn? All right, so we have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, and we have the mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. Interesting that that came out with a photograph. So very much of like a mirror here. I'm getting for some of you, this could be that you are possibly dealing with the twin flame connection or just connections that really trigger you. You know, connections could be karmic, could be soulmates, could be twin flames, but I definitely feel like with that mirror card here and the photograph, this is about looking back on things from our past. Okay, so again, it could be you or it could be somebody else, but this is about looking back on our memories, our maybe the things that have happened in our relationships here. Somebody could be missing you, or you could be missing somebody. But I do feel like with this to come right next to the mirror card, it's like, you know, after you look at this photograph or after you look at the memories, there's a need to also confront yourself. So there's a lot of thinking going on right now. There's a lot of these relationships that have either been in the past for you or maybe currently going on are causing you to have to look at where the wounds are within yourself here. At the bottom, we have the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, power. So yeah, something with that sword here, the sword and the rose, it's getting to the bottom of something. It's giving a lot of clarity about something here. So if you are reminiscing or if you have somebody from your past that maybe we're going to clarify these cards, but maybe they keep coming back into your life, or maybe there's a feeling of having to sort of redo things from the past and take a look at how you can grow from it here. Okay. And if you're currently with somebody, it might be that you both are definitely triggering each other. And so if that's the case, then take a look at how that makes you feel and how you both can learn from that. Let's get one more card. What else for Capricorns in love right now? One more card. And I know Capricorns have had a difficult year, 2020 here. We have insane chemistry, passion, like each other equally, and having fun. And I am seeing at the bottom, we have giving and receiving attention and falling in love. So we'll take a look at this here. This could be that some of you have perhaps a new relationship coming in that's very passionate. This also might be still connected though to a connection of yours that is very passionate, but oftentimes, and that can, you know, there's a lot of passion, it can also cause us to be triggered because there's an intensity with the connection. So let's look into it. So what's going on for Capricorns in love? So we're going to look at the overall, and then we'll take a look at what's coming in for you next. So what's going on with this photograph here right now for Capricorns in love? Queen of Wands. Wow, we have a counterpart. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the King of Wands in reverse. So I definitely feel for a lot of you, this could certainly be a twin flame connection that you either currently have or, you know, this could also be coming in for you here. But when I have a counterpart like this right next to each other, I definitely feel like you are certainly mirroring each other. So this mirror is causing you to really, again, have to look at yourself. With the Queen of Wands, I do think that this probably represents more of the feminine side, which seems to be more present, you know, in the present moment. And this King of Wands reversed, they may be either absent right now from your life, they could be in separation from them, or they're just not fully putting in, you know, the dedication to the connection, or they're not fully in their power. So this is why it's really masculine and feminine, not fully equal at the moment. So especially from what I'm picking up on here, the masculine side. And it's also the action oriented side. You know, the kings take action. So I feel with that Queen of Wands here, something is kind of taking time here. Something is evolving, or something is in a bit of a cycle here. It feels like a cyclic energy. So what's going on with this Queen of Wands, King of Wands photograph? So you both could be, this definitely feels like it's about a partnership, you know, either from the past or maybe existing. And it does feel like with that photograph here, maybe you both are missing each other. You both are thinking about each other here. It does feel, again, more like the feminine could be doing most of the reminiscing. What's going on for Capricorns in love? What's going on with this photograph? Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, so there's a healing process here. So here we have time again, showing at the bottom. So time seems to be an issue here. Or not an issue really, but I feel like there's a lot of healing taking place. We have the purifying card. So with this here, the mirror, I definitely feel like this is probably going to be a period here of separation, or you're going through some challenges right now with the connection. And the reason that I feel this is happening is to heal your inner wounds. So very much of that, you know, bouncing off of each other and triggering each other in order to heal. So there's been maybe some form of illusion here. There may have been a feeling of not really seeing something clearly, a lot of clouded judgment. And this is what's also maybe contributing to the the mismatch here, or the triggers, I should say. So I feel with this clouded judgment, something has not been seen in full light. Something has been unbalanced. Something has been skewed. And I feel like it's because of the unequal energy between either your own masculine and feminine together or this partner. So we have purifying and we have receptive. Open heart, softness, and vulnerability. Yeah, so I feel like with the receptive here, this is about opening up the heart space. This is about opening up to love. And I feel there has been maybe a feeling of not, you know, not being vulnerable here, or being afraid of being vulnerable. So I definitely feel that this could be somebody here who really brings out, it's kind of like they bring out the worst in you, but they bring out the best in you, because they do cause you to, or push you to be more vulnerable, or push you to be more receptive, and vice versa. You could be doing this currently to somebody here, but it's sort of like a snap, like getting back to reality here, or having to open up, having to tear down some walls here, the King of Swords. So somebody could be very, very rigid here. Somebody could be very cold, or a little bit detached. And I feel like this healing that's taking place is meant to empower and to bring you both back to vulnerability and softness, even if this means separate. You know, it could be that there's a divine connection here that might be just for a lesson. So let's see what else. What else for Capricorn? Receptive, photograph. Yeah, and when I was shuffling here, I was seeing a lot of completion, karmic completion, completion. So there feels like a cycle here. That's that time card, that cycle that has not been fully completed. So there's a couple of different groups of you. So take whichever resonates. But for some, you are dealing with somebody who there has been a lot of other influences around, especially when it comes to things that have jeopardized the connection that you share or things that have been influencing the connection. And I feel like with that karmic completion in reverse, there's almost like a feeling of moving into smoother waters here, moving into more receptive waters. But this has been a major lesson for you both to help each other to grow. And it may have been a difficult lesson, but there's this attachment that I feel that you both have towards each other here. That's for some of you. For others of you, this could be a karmic partnership that has been needing to complete itself in order for you to grow, in order for you to find, your true life partner or somebody who's going to treat you better. And this was meant, this connection, if it was a little bit more toxic, if it was a little bit more draining, it was really meant to open your heart up to receiving pure love. Yeah, individuality in reverse. This is about finding yourself. So this connection feels like it has caused you to find yourself. It has caused this other person to find themselves. And because of that, that's the beautiful thing about connections that really trigger us, because it forces us to go through our shadow work and really heal those wounds that if they're not touched by another person, we may not ever heal them entirely because we have to bring them up to the surface. So yeah, see here, karmic completion reverse. What's going on for Capricorns in love? So we have relationship change in reverse, and we have change at the bottom. And we have completion in reverse. There you go. Yeah, so there's something that has not been completed. The relationship, I actually feel like this relationship here, or this partnership, and it could be somebody you haven't met yet, it hasn't gone through the final step of purification. Like I'm almost getting like it's going through a cleansing, or it's going through this cleansing time here, or you yourself are going through a cleansing in order to be open to your true partner. And most likely, if that's the case, and you have been through a difficult relationship, or maybe even multiple relationships that have caused you to look at yourself, okay? And so with this change card, this is definitely a positive change. I do feel like this change is bringing some form of new passion to either be reignited, or somebody here who's going to bring that passion out in you, and it's coming from a very pure place. So your love life is going through a lot of change, and this turquoise color here really gives me like a kind of like a authentic vibe to it, a calm energy, but also connected to your throat chakra here too. So just know that at the moment, your love life, Capricorn, is going through a major change. And this has all been building up. It's been building up for you to prepare yourself for either a reconciliation or this new love. And I feel it just is going to require, we'll see what needs to be completed here, but it's going to require more healing. It's going to require a little bit more purification for it to be ready. So what else is going on for Capricorn in love right now? What's going on for Capricorns in love? Yes, so we have forgiveness at the bottom. We have resistance. It says you are not opening up to a situation or opportunity. Your soul is nudging you to move forward in a direction that is in alignment with your soul and life purpose. Be willing to take steps forward. Trust your intuition and higher guidance. The right path is revealing itself to you. Tear down the walls and barriers so that movement forward can occur. A new solid foundation is building in your life. Your foundation is being strengthened and balanced for the new coming in. You could be attracting new relationships or strengthening and solidifying the ones that you already have. Focus on setting firm foundations of honesty and communication, and address the things that no longer serve you. Exactly. So, this resistance here, tear down the wall so that movement forward can occur. So, something is being resisted. And I don't know if it's necessarily you doing this like on purpose. I mean, I feel it stems from a place of having to learn the lessons in order for us to move forward. So some of you might be feeling caught in the past, or maybe you're reminiscing too much about things that, happened in the past. And it's about laying the solid foundation for what's to come. So accepting change, accepting this shift in energy for you. So let's look at this completion here, and then we'll look at this passion. And the mirror too. So what's this completion in reverse and relationship change in reverse for Capricorn right now? Yeah, Five of Swords. So there's a lot of inner turmoil here. There's a lot of confusion from the past here. I just saw the Six of Cups. This is definitely a soul connection. So what's going on with completion for Capricorn? What has to be completed here? What has to be completed? Yeah, it's moving past stagnation. It's moving past things that have been just kind of hanging in the air here. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, and we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Sun. Yeah, so I saw this a couple times. So I actually feel like you're really going to have this beautiful new beginning here with this passion. Look at how the heart and the sun, it's like there's a very magnetic kind of drawing you in energy that's coming in for you, most definitely here. And it might be with the same person, or it might be somebody different. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we do have the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Hanged Man reverse. So this is about letting go. The Four of Pentacles is holding on so tightly to what we've known, or holding on so tightly to something that's outdated for us, or just being very having a difficult time letting go of our possessions, our what we think is ours, or what we think that we have to hold on to for our security. So this being in reverse would tell me that what has to happen here is an opening of the heart center, is an opening of what has been again held on to out of maybe security for some of you, or out of a feeling of not wanting to change, not wanting to move forward. So for some of you, this might be another connection that either you or somebody else is in that is not changing yet, or that needs to change in order to open up to this connection here, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Hanged Man reverse, it's time to make a move, it's time to make a shift, it's time to make a change. I want to get another card actually for what needs to be completed, Spirit, for Capricorns in love. What's this Four of Pentacles reversed about? Yeah, there we go. Cassette. We have the outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So for a lot of you, this is about replaying events that maybe are an illusion, that maybe they're not real. This could go both ways. This could be about you maybe being caught in, the old paradigm of attracting the same types of energies that you don't want, because that illusion would tell me that there's something that has been a clouded judgment here. And I feel that there's a need to release that. There's a need to really let that go, because what's coming for you is much better than what you may have thought, or what you've been wanting is actually coming towards you here. Okay. What needs to be completed for Capricorns in love? All right, so we have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So this is about letting things go. I do think that For some of you, this is just about you letting go of this pain or of this perception that you've had. It feels more like a perception. And remember, it could be somebody else here too. Let's look at this mirror here. Mirroring each other, self-image, reflect our wounds. What is this here for Capricorns in love? Okay, so we have the lust card here, intensity, sexual energy, and non-committal. And we have the nourish, yes, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. And we do have here the unspoken, regrets, lost words, and disappointment. So I feel this is also a couple things. I do feel like with this lust card here, maybe some of you were in a relationship that was very sexual. It could have been very physical, but you may have felt like you were never getting anything more in return. And I feel that this is about a wound that maybe has been at the center of this, has something to do around attracting maybe a non-committal partner, or going through relationships that have sort of hit that wound for you here. I do think too, some of you could be dealing with somebody here who maybe has had that type of lifestyle, or somebody who has, seeking out things that were more lower vibrational. And I feel like either way, it's a mirror. So either way, it's caused you both to look inside of yourselves. And I feel there's a lot of unspoken disappointments here about this. So somebody feels regretful. Somebody feels like there's been a disappointment here or a regret. But with this nourish card, again, it's caused you to look at yourself. It's caused you to nourish yourself, to grow, to change these habits. So you changing your habit of this relationship, or you dealing with somebody who has gone through this themselves and they've really had to change that lifestyle. They've really had to look at that. And regardless if they will or if they won't, I feel like this is about you at the end of the day. So Capricorns, what's this? Mirror, lust, nourish. Yeah, the King of Cups in reverse. This feels like connected to this. Yeah, see, we have the lovers. Whoops. We have the lovers here. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. So the King of Cups in reverse, this could be a water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But the King of Cups here is somebody who's very open, in terms of mastering their emotions. And I feel with this to come out in reverse, with that vulnerability card here too, that it's been, again, a pattern of either attracting emotionally unavailable partners, or there has been somebody here, this character, who has been very emotionally unavailable. Same type of thing. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse and the lovers here, this lovers is, I feel it's connected to a very divine connection, is how I'm seeing it in this reading, because I do think that you have a divine connection already or waiting for you here, but this has caused you to meet this person for a reason, to show you where you need to grow and to show you where you need to honor yourself more, and for them, same kind of thing, okay? So this Nine of Swords in reverse is really about moving out of a place of self-fear. The Nine of Swords to me is very much about our own anxieties, our own fears, our own restless thinking, really going through a lot of inner turmoil. And I feel with this to come out in reverse, it's about releasing that. It's about really releasing that and allowing yourself to be loved and to allow love in. So let's look at this chemistry then. Or what does it say? Passion. So what is this passion for Capricorn? And that's why I feel too with the lust card. For some, this passion is just indicating here that this is connected to this, that there's a very passionate connection that you have with somebody, and it has been a catalyst for you. It's been a big lesson for you. And I think that this, yeah, and I'm hearing too for the other person as well. This person may have always lived their life very emotionally detached or very closed off, very much not wanting to allow themselves to feel emotionally. And this passion that has been ignited with this connection has made them have to figure out their own emotions, and this caused a lot of turmoil for them. But there's the sun coming through. So what's this passion about for Capricorns in love? Okay, yeah, Temperance card at the bottom. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Let's confirm that. It feels like coming to a decision on, because the Lovers can really be a choice about what we're looking for in a relationship. What do we want? What are our personal values? What do we want in a partnership here? And with that Sun, there seems to be a lot of clarity coming through about this. A lot of fulfillment and happiness coming through with this, but I feel it's more on a personal level actually, because with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles reverse, this is about being very sure about what you're looking for in a relationship and being very sure about being solid, I guess, in your choices that you're making in a relationship. So this could mean having to release these abandonment issues and not wanting to repeat the same patterns again, but really being certain on what you want. Capricorns in love. What's this? Seven of Wands, Lovers, Passion, Sun. Okay, we have abundance. Personal growth in reverse. Yeah, so something has not facilitated your personal growth is how I'm seeing this here, because with this, excuse me, personal growth in reverse, this has been with the abundance and the Sun, this is replacing this. So something I feel with the Seven of Wands, two sevens here as well, really releasing whatever has not been facilitating that for you. So let's look at what's coming in here, because I feel like this is just saying that there's been a mutual understanding of what your personal values are here and what you can handle and what you can't. So let's look at what's coming in next for you. What's coming in next for Capricorns in love? What's the next step for you? Capricorns, what's coming in for you? Okay, we have children. Children are involved in this relationship. This could be the possibility of bringing a child or the thought of having children. This may pertain to you acknowledging your inner child or reaching a childlike frequency or vibration. So I actually feel like it is about inner child too. I do think this whole thing could be coming from inner child wounding. It could be coming from this trigger, that's been happening. And I feel like it's going to be seen for what it is. This Lovers in the Sun to me is getting really clear on who you are, especially when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to love, when it comes to when it comes to yourself. It does feel here with the Boundaries card, this is about your self-empowerment. This is about your growth. And I think it's going to actually facilitate your counterpart connection, if you already know this person, to meet you on that level, because it's all a catalyst. It's just, this whole thing is a catalyst. So yeah, and I'm getting for some, it might be that you you both learn the lesson, and then you kind of maybe go your separate ways, or you part ways. And for others, this is a coming back together after you both have learned lessons. So apology wanted to come out. So yeah, there may be an apology here. What's coming in for Capricorns next in love? What's coming in for Capricorns next in love? Yeah, that's beautiful. We have unconditional love. So for a lot of you, I feel this is about reaching the vibration. Like it just says here, reaching a higher vibration. And we have unconditional love, innocence, support, and whole heart. So this abundance, the sun, the unconditional love, we do have masculine. So this masculine I feel over here, or the energy of your masculine side, could also be that way too, has evolved into needing to feel unconditional love, needing to open up to unconditional love. This feels very spiritual. What's next, Capricorn? What's coming in next in love for you? Okay, so what I actually feel with this is that this, for most of you, I feel like this is a really big lesson. I feel like this is a big lesson in setting your boundaries. This is a big lesson in triggering each other to this point of having to, it's like reaching the point of unconditional love within the self. So this whole thing I feel has been about healing the inner child. So at the moment that we're reading this, I feel like you are actually teaching this masculine unconditional love, or you are teaching the side of you, the side, your masculine side, unconditional love, because we have here the devil reversed, and we are not reversed, the devil and the seven of swords with the two of wands reversed, and we have the hierophant reversed. So this to me would tell me here, the Hierophant reverse especially, is somebody who may, not have, it's like, I feel there's a, how should I word it? It's like not being able to run from yourself. Um, because this Hierophant reverse is somebody who maybe lacks their morals, they lack a spirituality, they lack a higher meaning to something. And this unconditional is very much the opposite of that. So I feel with the devil and the seven of swords, it's about confronting, not like having to run from, it's like somebody wants to run from their own issues, but they can't really. And that's what I feel with this. So as for you, though, I think that you are going to be the one who's going to be really confronting this side of yourself as well, because there's a mirror here. And you are going to be finding your abundance and your personal growth here moving forward, because you have sort of mastered a big lesson within yourself. You've mastered this here. And I don't feel like you are backing down, because some of you, this person or this situation may have challenged your beliefs. It may have challenged your morals. So this could even be that you and this person are very different, and maybe there was a choice between, like being with this person but having to sacrifice something about yourself, or having to compromise your own, yeah, your own boundaries, compromise your own self-worth. And I feel this has been a mutual lesson for both the masculine, the other person, to understand unconditional love, even if they're not there yet. I feel like you have been a catalyst for them to dig deeper inside of themselves. And for you, it's been about not compromising anything about yourself, not compromising anything about your own growth, and reaching this vibration of empowerment. So it kind of does feel like a bit of a closure almost, or it feels like there's, at least for now, there's going to be a kind of a parting of ways here, in which you no longer want to stay in the vibration of abandonment or sacrificing yourself for this. So it's a very deep energy, but that's what I'm getting here. So let's get the advice for you. Yes, rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. Exactly. So there's a rapid soul development here that has only come from this difficult relationship, has come from this difficult, challenging time for you. And for a lot of you, it's been the entire year. It's been 2020 has been very hard for you. But just know that this soul development, even through the challenges, is what is making you grow and what is making this person grow. Even if you never see them again, even if this person's not going to be a part of your life, I'm just talking about the maybe the other part of your soul that was meant to teach you this lesson. All right, so what's the final advice for you, Capricorn? Beautiful. Yep. See, we have wisdom, wake up call, time to move into a new direction. So if you're seeing 555 and 777, that could be a sign. And we have cosmic plan. Yeah, there's a cosmic plan here. There's something that I feel is a cosmic plan, and we do have the Seven of Swords here too, which can be about strategizing as well. But I feel that you can't hide. I don't know why I keep getting that, but it's like you can't hide from yourself anymore. And that goes for maybe this person that you're dealing with. See, we have transition and we have loyalty, the swan, very much of a twin flame thing to me too. And look how the mirror of the water. So this is a cosmic plan that's in action here to either reunite you with this individual or to really align you to somebody who's going to now be able to love you unconditionally because you have reached that within yourself. So anyway, I hope that this could help you, Capricorn, and have a great rest of the month, and I'll talk to you next time. Much love.